skate technique, obviously there's the three main techniques, V1, V2, or V2 alternate. Within those techniques, I think there's a lot of similarities that you're gonna see between each technique, even though they're all a little bit different. The V1 is obviously the most different because you have asymmetrical in the upper body and or symmetrical in the lower body, or hopefully symmetrical in the lower body. And so things that you can look at for each technique is, so anytime, whether it's V2, V1, or V2 alternate, is when your poles plant, the first thing you want to do is start to drive your elbows back. So if that makes sense, so you pull, and it's the same thing in like double pull. When you double pull, you don't want to plant and then just open up your arms like this. You want to plant and then continue to push down into the ground like that. So if you're in the V2, you know, you're here and here. If you're V1, you plant, and then as soon as you're starting to drive those elbows back, not opening up.
So the biggest thing I see, specifically, Steve, for you is making sure that when Leo was saying, when you're driving those elbows out back, that you're also you're dropping and applying power to the poles and staying on there. So like Leo said, you're not opening up this way, and you're also not opening up this way. There is going to be an opening and extension here, right, as you're coming up, and the hips and the hands and the upper body are going to come up. But what we're saying is that when the poles hit the ground, that instead of completing and coming down with the poles, that you get to a point and then you stand up too soon before the poles.
Yeah, so that's what you want to avoid.
Okay.
Yeah, I can show you kind of the difference there.
Standing up tall.
You're kind of staying on that pole, if you will, and applying the power in a like full movement and range of motion there.
When you're saying about relaxing as much as possible, you're trying to increase the rest phase, I guess, that you have, the relaxation phase in each technique. So as soon as you push off of that left, like this ski, this leg should be relaxing now. So you're just trying to increase that time, you know, but you still want a quick, you know, you still want to get off of that ski quick, because then that just puts more, you know, you're putting more power onto that other ski, and then you're able to glide longer and relax this leg longer, you know. So skiing is kind of a bunch of little quick movements that happen, even if you're skiing really easy or really fast. You still want to have quick movements, and then it's how long can you relax.
Okay.
So in the poles plant,
it's a quick pole plant.
Yeah, so it's like boom, and then your arms now. This is relaxing your arms like this. Yeah. They're shuttling lactate out of the body. They're doing all those things. Bring them up, and then engage them, use them, and then they're relaxing again. You know, so you still want to like do this nice and quick because it gives you more time to relax.
Okay.
It's kind of how I think about it.